Okay, we're talking about slavery nowadays, largely because another film. Because we've had a couple of films about slavery in the last year or two. The most recent one is 12 Years a Slave. These films allow us to create popular conversations. And I tried to think about the films about slavery, because we have these images in our mind, right? We all know what slavery looked like. At least we think we do. Because I tried to name good, solid, critical films on slavery, and I only came up with a few. I mean, I came up with Roots, the TV series. But when Roots was shown in the 70s, it was actually this amazing experience where people, it was probably the first time in the history of this country where people sat down and watched this series on the history of slavery. But then I saw the way that the series ended, and it really bothered me. Because the end of the series makes you realize that it was a series about the rise of the black middle class. In a sense, it was about depositing slavery in the past. And we've had these repeated narratives of triumph. Even 12 Years a Slave is a narrative of triumph. I'm very happy that 12 Years a Slave has been so widely distributed and has been nominated for an Oscar, and I guess it got the Golden Globe Award for Best Film. But I'm also disturbed that it has taken this long. Moreover, I am disturbed because the main character of this film, as wonderful as it is, could seemingly only be a free person of color who was kidnapped into slavery. It was as if his prior freedom invites us to identify powerfully with Solomon Northup, because we imagine ourselves from the vantage point of freedom being kidnapped into slavery. But the vast majority of slaves were slaves from the time they were kidnapped from the continent of Africa. And what would it be like to identify with someone who had not been free? And what if the main character had been a woman? And then I asked myself, why, with the exception of Alfre Woodard, who did an incredible performance, I think the best performance in the film. And Alfre Woodard played the wife of a white slave holder. And I use the scare quotes because, of course, it was not legal for black and white people to marry. But all of the other women are portrayed only as suffering beings without any agency of their own. They are represented as the objects of violence. And that bothered me. Because I know that vast numbers of women participated in struggles against slavery and ran schools, etc., etc. 12 Years a Slave has been praised for presenting on screen for the first time something we might call the realities of slavery, slave subjectivities with which we might identify. But it seems to me that this film also relegates slavery to the past. Yes, it is important to understand the past. But what if the past is not past? Now, what if the past is also the present?